State Nittany Lions and one of the most passionate fan bases in all of college football. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25.
Dustin just messaged me, bro. What'd you put in that run? I'm still high.
As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
No, I did not forget. I did not.
The Hoosiers will kick it away to start us off. And they desperately wanted
and he
to
doesn't have to remember me though. I got
take the touchback. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense.
That's why he forgot, because he knows he doesn't have to worry about it.
Their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of
right,
elevating
you don't got to worry about it.
He's a point guard too, so good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Ooh, smoke it.
This rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense comes out on the very
Right,
first play of the game on the road, and they bring the energy, and they get the sack. They came into this one on fire, ready to go, and that is a statement early.
I told my brother, Dustin, he said, what the fuck? Because he opened my drawer and saw everything.
On the same page there on the pro route. Nice
Said he didn't hit me up with a player deal, bro. He goes, I love those. I said, yeah, me too. Yeah.
They'll try to bully their way for the
first. Yeah, he quit drinking.
Lions get it past the sticks.
He said, bro, I smoke so much now. I said, you will.
Down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team, and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Right. He's got room. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of...
And it's picked off. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills.
I bought Dustin a bunch of 0-0 beers to drink on the 4th.
This offense knew coming into this game it was not going to be easy.
Bunch of 0-0 beers to drink on the 4th.
They're at the top of virtually every major statistical category.
He come up to me like 2 hours in. He's like, bro, I'm having a hard time. I'm like, I got you, bro. Hold on. Right? Yeah, right. So we went and got some 0-0 beers and started knocking them bitches back, and he was like, I'm good. I said, you just needed to taste the alcohol and the motion. And we're good. We're good.
Give to the back.
I told him if he ever needs anything, like I told you, bro, I said, call me, man. I'll talk you down.
If you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Well,
this is a hostile environment.
He's only got like 2-3 months in,
the
right?
opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road.
Everything about it changes. I'm sure.
You want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Yeah, they're overrated.
This guy can throw it. Pocket starts to collapse.
Oh,
he had nowhere to go, no place to hide, and they'll knock him down for a loss of 9.
Yeah, I need.
And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll call for the fair catch here. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Finds his man down the middle. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but they can throw it accurately at the same time. And you saw all of it on that in route.
Caught on the outside, it's held. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Now on second and short after the first down completion. The back goes in motion. Looking to pass on second down. He's got him in the flat. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. Now on the option. Now the toss. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. To the ground with the back. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll try to get the first through the air. They get to him as he throws. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll send out the kicker here. Field goal is good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. The fair catch called for and made.
Yeah.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash.
I forgot you were playing basketball, David. I'm sorry. I was like, what? Why are you asking me?
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play.
I thought you were playing football, so I was like, why the fuck is he asking me? He should know.
Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
I'm actually fiending to play football this weekend because I couldn't play all fucking weekend.
How they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance now,
they always play me tough.
Know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
Running back searching for a hole. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. They're setting up the screen. Turns it on in midfield. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. The Hoosiers are on the move. Power football with the run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Looking down the middle. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Excellent job by the DB, breaking on the football, getting there and making sure he gets a hand on it and deflects. Listen, it's not about catching it. It's not about getting the interception. It's making sure he doesn't catch it and deflecting that thing where he can't get it.
They'll run the screen. On the move at the 30.
So Dust's not going to buy him the next game. To me, him can go in there and play 3-on-3.
Really good execution by this offense.
He said, I mean, if you want to,
and
bro.
the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Averill. They stop it almost immediately. Short gain there.
That's probably what I'll do. He's got to get a PS5 first.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this.
I love the nigga, but I ain't buying him a PS5.
Second down coming up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, he's my homie, bro.
On the option.
It'd be like you buying John a PS5.
Now the toss. Got enough space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Indiana.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground.
I'm at Penn State too, guys.
Half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And the extra point is good.
It's extremely rough. I can't audible. I can't look at my play art because my receivers don't know the route.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening
throwing the ball is not an option right
college
now.
Football game. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be
Is it
turning.
nice? Like a straight block?
Has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game.
Aaron Gore.
By 7
Aaron Gore.
to South Carolina. We've got our eye on things here and everything else
Should've
going
won it
on
3
right
years in
now.
a row.
Any
He got
updates?
robbed his
You'll
third
see
year.
it here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it.
Yeah, both legs.
They come to
Under
the
both
line for
legs.
the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Gets it to the back. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. They'll line up for a second down play. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
Where do you want me to start?
He's looking to throw it. Sends it downfield. Wide open. He makes the catch. He's off to the races. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Penn State!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Quick completion on the out route. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They want to just keep throwing it. Quick completion on the out. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going over the top. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On second down, he'll let it fly. He's not afraid to go deep. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Comes out throwing on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. He's looking to throw. He's got him this time. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. This is a great way to... And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They'll run the option. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
There you go, baby.
And you got to be so disciplined when you play the option. You got to keep your eyes on your guy. They lost track of the pitch, man. The quarterback pitches it to him. He takes it in the house. Got to be a little bit more sound on defense.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really just how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're going to run it to the right. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. He's going to pass. Going to take a shot at this DB. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these 2 teams thus far there in Happy Valley. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Nittany Lions will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Hoosiers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch is called.
That's kind of what my cousin just said. He had an hour ride home.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
Right, I'm taking like grabbing a half dabs.
You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
I'll call your boy when you're doing that. Let me know. That sounds like a good time. That sounds like a good time. Yeah.
The play action fake.
I ain't been that high.
Fires to the wideout.
I ain't been that high in a long time.
Placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry up.
Well, when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the 2 of them because you know the ball is going to be the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl.
I don't know,
comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
They'll leave it with
Who was driving?
Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Good, solid tackle.
I think this defense moving forward has to be able to finish plays. On that 2nd down, quarterback had nowhere to go with it, and the defense had an opportunity to get to him, get him on the ground, setting up 3rd and long, but because they couldn't do that and let him spring free, it's now 3rd and manageable. This defense just making life hard on themselves right now because they're not finished.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. The last time we saw saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
He wants to throw. Quick strike complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles. He's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
When you're on offense, you see so much of this nowadays. You see misdirection. You see somebody flying across the formation. Why? To get the eyeballs of those linebackers, to get them to move out of the gap.
I'll stand up with you in defender today, Sean.
Works to perfection here. That's why they break off the big gain on offense.
He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more.
I will.
He's got the first down.
I still can.
The Hoosiers come
I
to the
still
line
can.
with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back.
That's what I told them, mother.
Down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup.
That's what I told them motherfuckers at my work, man. I said, you motherfuckers in for a surprise. I can walk.
And he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
Right.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. 6th play of the drive coming up.
Give you the benefit of the doubt.
Toss sweep. Try
See, I don't
even to the right.
I don't even warn people. We'll be mid-blunt, and I'll be like, by the way, there's wax on that, bro.
Marker there saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure. But
I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Short of the first down.
No.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And as we switch,
No, you should just know that if you're smoking with me, there's probably wax in everything.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play.
You know, you can't run with the big dog. I suggest you stay on the court.
Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Russell to the ground after picking up the first down.
The irony that the guy in the wheelchair can run with the big dog better than you.
I'm just going to get inches, but I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive.
Touchdown, Indiana! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game.
They do that sometimes,
and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Kick it out.
And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Everybody went swimming, Mom.
On offense now. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a 2-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
And the Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will be marked dead just inside the 45-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
And the Hoosiers are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the option. The pitch. Fights off the defender. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think defense maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
Get it out on the screen. He breaks a tackle. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Defense uses a timeout quick.
What the fuck are you doing? Yeah.
Can preserve time for their
sounds like you're jerking your jerk over there.
Plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. The Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10.
I know. I know. It's a bitch.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. On the run, fires downfield.
No, you're good. I was curious what you were doing.
Force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
And that's a big play for the defense. Playing at home, you're trailing. You need to create takeaways. You got to get the ball back. Nice job breaking on that one and knocking it away.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass.
I mean, it did a lot for your forearms.
That's how you blow the screen pass if you're on defense.
I ran on that treadmill too. That treadmill drill stuff.
Force the incompletion.
He'll ride his man on the option. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move.
Right.
And what a break to get that football back. At this juncture, that would have been catastrophe. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
I missed it. Fuck.
Absolute shank. Missed it. After the miss, the lead
yeah,
is
that's a new drill.
4.
It's different.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put some...
And he breaks into the open. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Going up top on 1st down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds his big tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. On 4th down, looking for the completion.
Did you? Yeah.
Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David. You know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe. In the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Back to throw, it's Barry. Unleashes one deep. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Offense.
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to pick it off, he knew, hey, I got to create a penalty here and save my quarterback and bail him out.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.